Hey, buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Aquí Narcisos XD en un nuevo video de Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Y lo dejamos en la ocasión anterior donde lo que hicimos principalmente fue ir a uno de los bugs del juego, mejoramos nuestro equipamiento, el bug creo que estaba por acá, ¿cierto? Y lo que hablaban principalmente era de que era para conseguirse un suero, creo. Y que Ygr parece que ser una persona bastante peligrosa porque el suero era para curarla, pero estaba manteniéndola con el cetro medicinal. Al menos eso es lo que recuerdo. Y lo otro que hicimos fue ayudar a uno de los consejeros de Soma, que vendría siendo uno de nuestros aliados, ya que le ayudamos a liberar este lugar. Y estuvimos quemando casas por acá. Y ahora lo que vamos a hacer en este episodio, primero es mejorar mi equipamiento, el cual yo recolecté un poco de lingote de níquel. Así que vamos a ver
May I
esto de
see
acá.
your stores?
I can
Ya
get you that one easy.
tenemos dos. Podemos mejorar dos cosas. ¿Qué me conviene mejorar? Eh, a ver, voy a mejorar este porque es el que está mejor.
I'm sad to send this one away, but it will make
A ver
me
cómo queda.
proud.
Oh, ahora parezco más un asesino. Ya. Y mejoramos el casco. El casco que no tenemos a la vista. Uy, ahora tiene marquitas doradas. Buena, genial.
You like the
Ya,
looks of that one?
ya. Ahora vamos acá. Y ahora sí. Que estoy haciendo cortes para hacer esto más rápido. Ya mejoramos la armadura. Mejoramos la armadura. Y creo que ya no lo puedo mejorar más. No, me falta más tungsteno. Tungsteno, ¿cierto? No, titanio, titanio. Ya. Y podemos mejorar también el casco. No, lo mismo de nuevo. Y al menos podemos mejorar algo más de nuestro equipamiento. Así que ahora tenemos que ir al sitio de las misiones. En este episodio tengo que alcanzar a hacer los dos terrenos que me faltan. Así que vamos a hacer un viaje rápido y nos vemos enseguida. Ya nos tiramos a la acción. Oye, qué bueno qué bueno esto de los saltos de fe. Porque al principio me tiraba como un leso pensando de que tenía el salto de fe y no lo tenía activado. Ya listo. Llamamos la montura y vamos para allá. El primer punto está hacia acá. Voy a poner una marca para orientarme. Ya es para allá, ¿vale? Así que vamos inmediatamente para allá. Vamos llegando. Se nos agota el caballo. Bueno, vamos
Hair
llegando. ¡Ay,
gets
qué tal!
longer, the nails grow, even when the corpse is cold. I've seen it myself.
That's not true.
You think what? There's a bit of life left in someone long dead. No, Eivor, my muscle-banded friend. There's a nest of Wigman's men just here. We're going to pick it clean.
Every last one.
The fewer lies in the bush, the less itchy the pussycat. That's how I see it.
Deben saber que me diga que es ella, pero no estoy seguro. A
How
ver.
did you come to join Soma's army?
I'd been in England for ages before Guthrum, Ivar, Uppa, smuggling under the eyes of Saxons and Danes alike. I lied, stole, had my nose broken. Life wasn't easy, but it taught me how to bear the pain. I just laughed it away. When Soma took me in, she saw more than a smuggler in me. I was useful to something greater than myself. Useful to her vision.
In a world where few saw you as worthy of trust, she's one who did.
Right. And I love that about her. I love everything about her.
What do you think of Soma's other warriors? Galin and Leif.
Oh, Leaf's got that raw animal pull. Every time I see him, I want him to climb me like a tree and nest in my armpits. He brays about being honorable, but I've never met a man of honor who starts a fire just to be praised for putting it out. And Galen, he broods like it's an art form. He's got this self-importance that is just so charming.
Ok, a
You
ver.
seem to bring life and spirit to this clan. Does Soma feel the same?
If I knew what was going on in another person's head, I'd find life dreadful and dull. But Soma seems to enjoy my company.
In what way?
Her own way. Just not in the way I'd like. Painful truths are easy to bear when you can laugh, you see. Delight in the face of suffering is an act of rebellion.
We
Ok.
could talk all day, but these Saxons may fly from their nest.
You and I should take a closer look. My men will hang back and come running if things go sideways.
Vale. Ahora ya sé cómo adelantar los diálogos. ¿Qué tenemos que hacer? Elimina los... Ah, no se me había ocurrido. Ya, vamos para allá.
Fighting beside you should bring a thrill. Happy I can see it up close.
Don't get too close. I might black your eye or bruise your head. Guards here, vigilant.
¿A quién tengo que eliminar a los guardias? Ah, aquí por aquí me devuelvo. Vale. A ver, voy a analizar la zona. Bueno, supongo que tendré que matarlos nomás. En la cabeza. Oh. Qué bien. Ay, falla, en serio. Creo que es más fácil subir. Ya voy a subir. Si es que puedo, claro. Porque a veces este juego no te deja subir cosas tan fáciles. A ver, vamos. Tiempo por oro. Oh. Bueno, al menos los enemigos no me hacen tanto daño. Siento que ya estuve acá, ¿no?
Flank the idiots! Press hard! Run, rabbits!
Ok. ¿Y ahora qué? Siento que tengo que hacer... Oh. Pero no entiendo qué tengo que hacer.
Hit the coward off!
Fighters to me! Give these Saxons something to play with besides their cocks!
You know their
Okay.
god forbids that form of pleasure.
That's right! It explains much.
Ya. Uy, menos mal. Uy. La vi fea. A ver, voy a ver si puedo escalar. No, ahora no puedo escalar. De haberme quedado arriba, no sé por qué bajé. Ya supongo que tengo que eliminarlos a todos nomás. Mucho con lo fácil que fue subir. Bueno, nos enfrentamos a todos.
Your time is come!
Ok. ¿Cómo vuelvo a subir? Eliminamos cosas por acá. Ok. Acá hay uno. Uy, no lo había visto. Lo mato. Yo lo remato, no te preocupes.
Boy, I'll wear your jaw like
¿Cómo vuelvo a subir?
Together, lad!
Come, boy! I'll wear your jaw like a crown!
Ah, que tengo que conseguir la llave. O sea, imagino, no sé. Que está todo tan confuso. ¿Cómo fue que subí? No se murió. Ahí se murió. Pero es que no entiendo cómo se sube. Lo que no entiendo es cómo yo subí. No, la pajita para... Debería haber una entrada, a ver, veamos. Debería haber una entrada por acá, una entrada por acá. Alguien se cayó. Claro, yo entré por acá.
Thanks.
No entiendo. Ya, vamos a subir por acá de nuevo. No.
Let's end this.
Hijo mío, déjame. Ah, verdad que había una habilidad. Espérate, quería mostrarla, creo que era esta. Ah. Bueno, es bastante bonita. La idea es que funcione, ¿no? Y aquí hay uno. Están en el techo, ¿en serio? Abrimos la puerta. Bueno, aquí no hay nada. En toda la cara. Déjame arreglarte la cara. Ay, no. Otro menos. ¿Que hay enemigos o no? Ah, que tengo que matar a esto. Vale, vale. Que no te muevas. Cuando grabo cuando estoy fuera de cámaras le achunto la cabeza así. No, es que de verdad hoy día no es mi día. Vale. ¿Y por qué no bajan? ¿Y por qué están en el techo en primer lugar? Qué raro. Quizá había alguna forma de entrar. Oh. Aquí ahí entraron.
That's all of
justito.
them.
Ah, the solitude of after slaughter.
¿Cómo entraron?
Shame about the smell, though. Men shitting themselves.
Ahora tenemos que hablar. Ah, pero hay cositas, ¿verdad? A ver. Armadura de cazador. Oh, qué buena. Ya, y acá hay otra cosa, pero la voy a ver después para que hablemos con Soma porque estamos en la misión
You
hoy.
fought very well, Birna.
Is that how you flirt, Eivor?
Is that how I what?
Easy now, Drengir. I'll see you back in Grand Bridge.
Ok. La verdad es que no veo quién podría ser el traidor. O quizá se ve cuando tú tienes al... ¿Cómo se llama esto? Cuando haces las tres. El tercero siempre es el traidor. Bueno, siento que es así la teoría mía. Vale, no baje por acá porque eso ya es... Ya voy a hacer un corte para coger lo que quede y vamos a ir a otro lugar. Ya listo. Estuve haciendo un poquito de exploración porque encontré algo que que no podía ignorar. Y ahora vamos para allá. Aquí a poquito, 200 metros. Espero que sepamos quién es el traidor para ya terminar esta misión y ver qué pasa ahora. Así que voy a hacer un corte. Vale, llegamos.
Did you sail through a storm? You never mentioned.
Oh. Está mintiendo. Parece que es este entonces el traidor.
Eivor, a fine day for being out, no?
Soma said I would find you here, Leaf. What's your plan?
We're ridding the world of a priest who spouts praise for the Elderman and funnels tithes into Wigman's coffers. So the plan is this. We sneak in, gut the priest, and return to Soma. That will get Wigman steaming.
Oye, mira, este es el único que no me pide... Constructor de barcos.
As a master shipbuilder, what does your work require?
Patience and love. I know each of our vessels as a parent knows their child. But building ships needs silver too. The hard wood, the tough fabrics, the expensive paints. The yellow I use, for instance, that must be imported. A high price for a happy color. I'm certain that's why someone stole my paint some weeks ago. Blasted thief.
How did you come to join Soma's army?
We came to England together, sailing under Guthrum. The great summer army, the Saxons called us. When Guthrum left for Wessex, Soma stepped forward to lead. Something I would have liked to do myself.
What would you do if you were the Jarl of Grand Bridge?
I would run the city my own way. I would not give Birna and Galen's opinions equal weight.
Do you not trust them?
I wouldn't say that. It's more. Birna's boots are stuck in the mud. and gallants are in the sky. If death were bearing down upon us, I worry neither would have what it takes to carry us through.
Qué
You
raro.
were there when Guthrun made Soma the steward of Grantbridge. How did that feel?
Good fortune for her. When Soma took hold, the silver started flowing and the people started dancing. She knows trade. I do wish I'd been bold enough to put myself forward, to take on the burden and honor of running a city. But that's beside the point. Soma is my Jarl's corner, and I'm her sworn man. No act of any god will change that.
No sé, como que
Good
todos dicen...
conversation, Leaf. Now let's take down Wilmund's men.
Too right, too right. Wickman's whelp awaits his reward. My warriors will distract the Saxon forces at the gate. You and I will find the priest.
Ok. Espérate, déjame cambiar esto. Para que no me distraiga. Entonces tenemos que buscar al sacerdote. Mientras los otros lo distraen.
If they see me, this will get messy.
You know, I would much prefer a more straightforward approach. But for you, I'll try something new.
How kind. Now keep your voice down.
No tengo idea por dónde tengo que ir. Supongo que tengo que entrar por acá.
Should be cautious around here.
No entiendo qué tenemos que hacer. Hay que entrar a... Bueno, estaba de paso. Supongo que pasaremos por acá. Yo diría que es este, ¿sabes por qué? Porque es el único que planea hacer...
Priest is in the church.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Look at this structure. The trees they must have hewn. The devices they must have used to lift stone. Solid work.
Are you in the midst of a conversion, Leaf? Shall I steal a small cross for you as well?
No, never. Can the craftsmen drool over other crafts?
Chao. Aunque ya se murió, ¿no? Entramos por acá. Tenemos que buscar al señor guardia. Acá está. Y fuera.
Priest's lies will not poison the Shire anymore. We should leave.
¿Y esto? Vale. Ahora nos vamos. O matamos a todos. Qué fácil. Y ahora entonces me alejo de acá. Pero yo quiero los tesoros. Los tesoros. No lo veo, no lo veo. Ahí está. Bueno, hoy el sigilo sirve de caleta. Uh-oh. Ah, que acá está el tesoro. A ver, voy a hacer una pausa mientras salgo de acá. Ya, salimos de este lugar, por fin. Y ahora no sé qué tengo que hacer. Ah, que tengo que hablar con él. Claro, obvio.
Well struck. We made short work of Wickman's men.
That we did. You've proven yourself an asset to us. I'll see you back in Grand Bridge.
Bueno, no sé quién será el traidor, pero lo único que sé es que tengo que regresar aquí rápido. Ay, no, en serio tengo que hacer un salto temporal. Bueno, nos vemos allá. ¿Quién es este Santa Claus? Es igualito a Santa Claus. Ya bueno, vamos para el lugar a ver quién es el culpable. Si es que podemos verlo ahora. Ya,
You'll get
vamos.
nothing out of me. Nothing.
Insects like you.
¿Eh?
Eivor, the plan worked. One of Wigman's captains caught him sniffing around Euroli Ponte. Remember, you don't need to kill him. Have fun. I'll be planning our next move in the Longhouse.
Little boy, where is your daddy hiding?
Godless heathens. Grand Bridge is a province of Lord Wigmund of Walden. The city is rightfully his.
Poor soldier. Doesn't know what heathens do to men of God like him. Hasn't heard the stories, it seems.
We can educate him. Look at those ham hands. Could make a nice pair of gloves.
And his heart, a heart that beats in a lad like this? Feed a family of 6 for a week.
Let's cut his throat now and water the orchards with his blood.
Oh, sweet lord, no! He's on the Isle of Ely, Ealdorman Wigmund, in the monastery, I swear.
Thought that would take till the next morn. Let's tie him up and let him rot away.
Oh, fucking Dane half-wits! The Lord will smite you from this land, all of you! May God have mercy on... Ah!
That home-thieving snake might have cast a curse on us. I couldn't risk it.
Christians don't curse.
Wickman's on the Isle of Ely. I'll tell Soma what we've learned.
¿Ese fue el primero? No. Ya, a ver. Parece que ya tenemos un traidor que ni siquiera sabe mentir.
Eivor, what did Wigman's little man have to tell us? Wigmund is at the monastery on the Isle of Ely, hiding among the church mice. I'll need to plan our attack, but I won't face him while the traitor he commands is still under my roof. So what have you learned?
No sé, sinceramente. Ah, ok.
Birna used to be a smuggler. Hardly an honorable life. There is honor among even the lowliest of men. Danes know that better than most.
¿Cómo se llama el otro? No me acuerdo, creo que era Leaf. Leaf dice que perdió su pintura
Leif
amarilla.
told me his yellow paint had been stolen. Yellow is a troublesome color to make. He was upset when his stores were stolen. Leif wishes he had stepped up to lead, and to be where you are now. Leif has a celebrated place in my clan. As a shipbuilder, he is without peer, and he knows I know this. Leif disagrees with how you run Grandbridge. This city thrives under me, as a bustling port for his longships, for instance.
O sea, ¿me puedes rebatir todo lo que yo te diga? A ver, Galín, quizás Galín.
Galen told me he was near death when you found him, and saved his life. Yes, people thought him cursed. He was adrift in deep water. But don't we all deserve a guide back to the shallows?
O sea que voy a encontrar pistas acá. No puede ser. O sea, no sabemos nada.
Birna is in love with you. Unanswered love is a volcanic emotion. Birna has always been unpredictable. But she's a warrior grown. She does not let her emotions guide her actions.
O sea, en otras palabras, no sabemos nada.
That's all the evidence I think we need. You've been thorough. Who is the traitor?
Qué bien.
I need more time to think. Of course. Feel free to search the Shire for clues, and speak to anyone you wish.
Qué bien, ¿en serio? A ver, voy a hacer un salto temporal. Bueno, para eso tengo que hacer pausa, ¿no? Ya después de dar tantas vueltas me di cuenta de que los objetivos están aquí en el pueblo, que vendrían siendo los mismos tipos. Y los pantanos, no sé a qué se refiere eso. Pero también hay personas acá en el pueblo que me pueden ayudar. Así que vamos a hablar con ellos.
You there. Did you see anything strange around Grantbridge before the attack?
I didn't. I was in the longhouse drinking with Birna and her men all night. She can really put it away.
Ya, Virna no es. A ver, busquemos otra persona. Ya, aquí hay otra persona. Me costó encontrar una.
What can I get for you?
I must
Bueno,
take my leave. So long.
qué buen intento, ¿no? Había visto otra persona por acá. Mira, acá hay alguien. Espero que no sea otra.
Did anything strange happen before the attack on Grantbridge?
I saw 2 Saxons riding past the city while I was on guard. One to the Melbourne Monastery and one toward Utbeck Camp. I think they were messengers. I didn't think anything of it since they weren't coming here.
Ok. Me estaba acercando con él. Espera, a ver. Ya, aquí hay otra persona. Espero que no sea alguien de una tienda.
Hale, did you see anything strange on the night before the attack?
I saw someone run from the outskirts of Grantbridge to the shore, just before the fighting started. Too dark to see who.
Oprime para abrir el mapa del... ¿Pero dónde? No entiendo. Ya aquí hay otra persona. Está la parte de acá. No creo que sea el 2 de los hablas, ¿cierto?
You, Dane, come closer. What do you want? You look to be a good fighter, but do you
No.
dare to face the greatest battle you will ever know?
Of what do you speak?
I speak of a terrible and monstrous incorporeal power whose name is feared across these lands. Fergal the Faceless, the most fearsome
Sí,
fighter.
lo sabe. No sé, pero bueno.
You're absurd.
You are right to be afraid. You may return to me, should you ever wish to face death by flighting.
Ya como no se me ocurre qué hacer en este momento. Ya es uno de los dos, pero los dos tienen... No sé quién fue el que mató al guardia, no me puedo acordar. Así que vamos a hablar con cada uno para ver qué nos dicen.
Eivor, this is a surprise.
I was wondering.
Puedo preguntarles cosas, claro. ¿Por qué estabas merodeando por ahí medio muerto? Ah.
Did you see anything odd when the attack began?
I did. I saw a wave of Saxons appear in the heart of Grantbridge, as if by magic. Odd as wings on an eel. I fought ragged to the brink of death from one night to the next. You saw the end of it. Wolves almost took me.
Why were you at death's door when Soma found you?
I left my clan to pursue my vision. I don't remember much. The sacred plants addled my memory, but I was hungry for more visions. You may not understand, but Soma does. She knows the gods have a plan for me, and that following it is worth any risk.
The visions you've had about you and Soma, how do you interpret them?
A piercing question. I believe it means that Soma will lead me to greatness, however difficult. That she is linked to my destiny.
No sé quién será. Alguien traicionó a Soma. Tengo que encontrar a un traidor. Tal vez puedas ayudar.
I should be going.
Qué bien. Ya visitamos al señor de los botes.
Eivor, you look like the wind has flecked your sails. What's going on?
I was wondering.
Te robaron tu pintura mañana.
How did the night of the attack play out from your view?
I was working in the shipyards. Next thing I knew, the city was burning from the inside. Then Soma led our retreat.
You said your yellow paint was stolen before the attack.
Aye, and yellow is not an easy pigment to mix, let alone acquire. I was furious it was stolen.
Dios mío, en serio.
How did you feel when Guthrum named Soma the steward of Grantbridge and not you?
If being honorable were easy, we would have no evil men. It is something I wanted, sure. But I'm a man of honor, above all.
You told me you often disagree with Soma's orders.
I do, but I follow them. It's my duty to this clan, to my Jarl's Kona. A man's honor comes from his acts, not his wishes.
Pucha. Todavía requiere nivel 2. Ah, pero sí somos nivel 2. Pucha, ¿cómo sabemos quién es el culpable?
I should be going.
Qué rabia. Ya veamos qué nos dice ella.
Well, you're not the regular sunbeam I've come to know. Something weighing on you?
I was wondering on a few things. What happened the night of the attack?
The people were at peace. A beautiful night, fog and all. Then came the Saxons all around. And Soma roaring like a great bear. When she called a retreat, we ran for the longboats, aiming to regroup in the swamps. It was an ambush, no more, no less.
I found your things packed for a long journey. Were you planning to travel?
If I had betrayed the city, I'd be gone now, wouldn't I? No, I stayed. I'm happier near Soma with a broken heart than far away with a heart still longing.
Ay, 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 esto se vuelve complicado. No sabemos quién es.
You were a smuggler. Some would say that's not a trustworthy past.
And water is wet, what a surprise. I'm an opportunist. I see a chance, I take it. It's helped Soma so far. She knows what I am, what I was. But she trusts me. Who would better know the difference between a joke and the truth?
It must ache to serve under someone you love so deeply, one who doesn't love you back.
Some days the pain hits hard. I need to press my hand into my heart to keep it from digging through my chest.
Esto no tiene sentido. No. Pucha, no sé quién será. Pues bueno.
Someone in the city let the Saxons through the Longhouse tunnel. When the fighting started, where were you?
Drinking with my warriors in the Longhouse. When the Saxons came, I fought. I couldn't have shown anyone the tunnel. Eyes were on me all day and night.
Ya, eso concuerda con lo que decían. Oye, aquí hay alguien. A ver.
Did you see anything the night of the attack?
Only Lif, fighting bravely. Did you know Lif carves a poem in each of his longships? He's a craftsman and a wordsmith.
If.
Where are these longships now?
Lost in the fog of the Fenlands, sadly. If I could reclaim them, I would. To return his works of art, he'd be so grateful.
To be sure. Good luck to you.
Oh. Yo me acuerdo que por acá había uno de esos barcos que eran muy bonitos. Quizás sea allá, pero no me acuerdo en qué parte era. Solo me acuerdo por una misión secundaria. Ah, tendré que buscarlo. Pero vamos a preguntarle a las otras personas qué pasa. ¿Qué pasa? Ya que dilema, no sé en quién será.
You return.
Oh.
Somebody let the Saxons into Grantbridge's secret tunnel, Galen.
Oh.
I believe there's a chance that it was you.
I fled a harrowing attack, cutting down Saxons and praying a Valkyrie would take my men when they fell. You pick at me like a scab, and I won't have it. Be happy I don't strike you down for adding a sour note to my battle song.
¿Y si mejor te mato? No, no puedo. Ya, yo creo que es Galil. Pero vamos a preguntarle al otro. Pucha que hay. A ver qué nos dice Leaf. Es que el tipo que lo mató debe haber sido el otro. El que era joven, po. Entonces ese.
Leaf, someone showed the Saxons the Longhouse Tunnel. Where were you when the attack started? What were you doing?
When the fighting started, I was in my workshop decorating a sail for our allies in Grimsby. Without my yellow paint. By the time Soma gathered me to retreat, the city was under attack from within. I was nowhere near the tunnel. Nowhere.
Okay.
Can I help you with something else?
I should be going.
Can I help you with something else?
Perdón.
I was wondering.
No.
El Moshilibe dice en Don Camarón tenemos el mejor lugar para comer en familia o en pareja.
A ver, aquí encontré un bote. Creo que era este. No sé si será.
Here's a poem about Birna.
Una embarcación que se te va sólida y lista. Es ideal para el más tierno contrabandista. ¿Ah? No entiendo. Mira, acá está el dracar amarillo. Oh. A ver. A ver, veamos si encontramos algo. Los voy a matar a todos, total.
Hey.
A ver. Uy, no. Uy, no, casi me da con el lanza. Uy. ¿Qué más queda? Acá hay algo.
This longship was ambushed by bandits. The survivors ran into the fog, pursued by half the party, while the other bandits looted it.
Okay.
This longship is splashed with yellow paint. A quick job. Why would it be painted a different color than the others? This carving references Galen in verse.
Entonces nos faltaría un barco más. Oye, aquí.
This longship is splashed with yellow paint. A quick job. Why would it be painted a different color than the others?
No lo sé. A ver. Aquí fue donde pillamos uno de estos tipos, no se acuerdan. Ah, entonces ya sé quién es. Porque aquí rescatamos a este tipo porque los otros los capturaron. Ah, verdad. Pero aquí no hay nada. No sé si ya estuve acá.
This poem is about Leaf. Did you write this about himself?
Es que ya sé quién es. A ver, porque a ver. Viernes estaba en el lugar. Leaf era el tipo de los barcos. Y alguien lo pintó de amarillo. El barco. Ah, pintó de amarillo el barco para ocultarlo. Y lo hizo a la rápida. Entonces ya sabemos quién es. Espérate. Ya mira. Prueba número 1. Dos tipos se van. Dos hombres. Prueba número 2. Virna está tomando y quedó en la fiesta. Número 3. Alguien se robó la pintura de él. Y encontré dos barcos nomás. Y este fue el único que no encontré. Entonces, solución. Este tipo es el traidor porque además que dimos con él dijo, yo creo que eres tú. Así que bueno, será él. Y si no, bueno. Este video ya dura un... Y esto de acá. A ver, esto es para beber. No, gracias.
Did you find enough clues around Grantbridgeshire? Are you ready to choose the traitor?
En cuanto a... Galín.
I found Gallen's longboat painted hastily with yellow paint on the day of the attack. Why would he mark his longboat differently from the rest of ours? Gallen had no alibi. No one can place his location on the night of the attack. He's an odd one, that man. But he is a man, not a toddler. He doesn't need a constant watch. Gallen puts his visions above everything, to the point of fanaticism. Visions are like clouds. Each person sees a different...
Ya, sí. Este tipo puede decir cualquier excusa.
A local said they saw someone running from the outskirts of the city to the river, just before the attack. Did they recognize the person? No, they couldn't be seen in the fog, but whoever it was, they knew something bad was coming. Birna was packed for a long journey the night of the attack. You think she wanted to leave us? I think she was prepared to leave, that's certain. Birna was drinking in the longhouse when the attack began. Others can attest to that. Hardly the behavior of someone expecting an attack.
¿Y Leaf?
Leaf told me he was working in a shipyard the night of the attack. The shipyard is exposed and far from the tunnel entrance. Not the ideal man to lead Saxons into the city.
Ya listo, ya sabemos quién es y me importa un pepino quién, si no es él. Entonces es... No, es el otro Galín.
That's all the evidence I think we need. You've been thorough. Who is the traitor? Gallen betrayed you. Are you certain? This will be the hardest thing I have ever done. Stay close by me, Eivor. I will need you. How do you plan to deal with this? As a leader must.
Ay, que están acá los tres. ¿Y qué pasa si fallo? Ah, bueno.
My family, my inner circle. Today we make sure what has happened to us will never happen again. We end Wigmund's life. But not all together. For you cannot survive the winter with a rat in your larder.
Que lo va a matar directamente.
Galen, you have betrayed me, Galen.
I haven't! Soma, you're the key to my life. You must lead me to my destiny. Carry me to the summit of victory.
Do not warp what is real with the stories you tell yourself. I have seen no signs of your destiny. What I have seen is my people slaughtered, my city befouled, and your delusions fueling the destruction. How dare you think your destiny, your greatness, outweighed all of ours?
Y lo mató.
He believed too much in fate, and not enough in us. Take him away.
¿Y qué pasa si no era
I
él?
feel as if I have torn off my own arm. Wickman deserves death, but killing him won't make your family whole again. You think I don't know? This is for those who follow. To join me is to take an oath. To break it is to suffer. We make camp on the outskirts of the Isle of Ely. Join us there.
Oh.
She carries the weight of leadership on one shoulder and the bonds of her people on the other.
Now that she's lost one, she walks lopsided. Will take years of toil to rebuild those bonds with her people.
Yet she is unburdened now. Lighter. She's a leader, not a friend, Eivor. Her mistake was thinking she could be both.
Think you can swill with the best?
Ok. Bueno. Ya, vamos a dejar el episodio por acá. Hoy de verdad yo no quería que durase tanto. Es que es tan bueno el juego. Lo siento. Bueno, la próxima vez voy a... Ojalá pudiese cortar el video en la mitad. Pero no tengo la capacidad de hacer eso. ¿O sí la tengo? No. Y entonces el próximo día tenemos que hacer la misión que está acá. Acá está... Ah, pero yo ya estuve acá. Bueno, ahora iremos de nuevo. Ya bueno, eso sería todo, así que tengan buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches y nos vemos en el próximo episodio. Adiós.